Rick Hirsch did an episode. Molly Thomas did an episode. I mean, what the hell? This is pretty cool. You like how I did that? And then you get the other guys on the next podcast. This is going to be cool. They're doing a whole podcast at Burnham Hall, whole season of it next season. So that's going to be really cool. So y'all give it up for all these guys: Brent Busby, Ferrill Gibbs, Eric Erdman, Abraham Partridge, Rick Hirsch, Molly Thomas, and Andrew Ayers. And special guests will be joining us. Thank you. Enjoy.
Thank you, Ryan.
There is a house on a hill we've been living in, under the shade of a tree of significance. These are the times of our lives, and we cling to them. Just like the sun to our skin, and the moon to our eyes, as I look in them. There is a girl through the glass, cooking up a storm. There is a dog down at her knees, looking up at her. And I know that this will be one of those memories that will one day break me in two. Yeah, you can hold me through space and time, and you can draw onto my face all of these lines. As for us, here on this hill, we will be happy ones. As for us, here on this hill, we will be happy ones. You will be with me, all of my lovely ones, forever you with me, yeah, yeah. The best ones that I've ever known, and I'll know you forever, forever. For this time and this place, that lines drawn in the face of my love, my love. Yeah, you can hold me through space and time, and you can claw onto my face all of these lines. As for us, here on this hill, we will be happy ones. As for us, here on this hill, we will be happy ones. As for us, here on this hill, we will be happy ones.
Beautifully done. Ferrill Gibbs, y'all.
Oh,
Well, for for years and years, I've tried my best to extol the virtues in of our area music scene, and I'm very proud. I still try to do it. Sometimes I think people think I'm crazy, but as you can see, and as y'all know, from here tonight, and even more folks around, we're lucky to have all the folks we do. But it feels like a special time now because there's also events like this, Eslava Creek Sessions, Eslava, the Yak Club, Unhand the Monster. I feel like there's a community. There's something bubble in Mobile. It's even more reason to be excited about. And thank you for coming to support it all. So I'll do a song about South Alabama and being proud to be from here. First taste of summer, sunburned back, skipping stones down the railroad track. Neighbor's girl always there by me. We'd race the dirt road on bare feet, down to the creek, past the broken down cars, sipping light from a mason jar. The years piled up, love cast its spell. I turned to her, she turned somewhere else. The Alabama moon kept on rising, she got stars in her eyes. Alabama sun kept on shining, but now she looks for bluer skies. So I'd like to tell her, Juliet, you make it hard for me to handle. And maybe you're not good for me if Alabama is not good enough for you. Clay don't match her hazel eyes, and her fair skin don't go with crimson and white. Her curly hair hates the humid heat. Now Juliet won't be caught in bare feet, but the Alabama moon kept on rising, still she got stars in her eyes. Alabama sun kept on shining, now she looks for bluer skies. So I'd like to tell her, Juliet, you make it hard for me to handle. And maybe you're not good for me if Alabama is not good enough for you. To go and do it. Why don't you see that it's time to quit? You could just help me start to forget all the time we spent. Juliet, you make it hard for me to handle. And maybe you're not good for me if Alabama is not good enough for you. Thank you.
Oh my goodness. That's a keeper.
Yeah.
right. Well, I'll say it's an honor. Thank you, Ryan, for having me at your first Creeks session.
Thank you all for being part of this. This is amazing, y'all. They're all donating their time. I'm sorry.
I'm honored to be.
Go Rye. Go Rye.
Well, this is the worst song that you're gonna hear today.
Disagree strongly.
I'm the mule at this Kentucky Derby. This is a song called An Alien Invasion at the Back 40 Trailer Park.
Hurry.
I hope you like it. Well, I was quiet in the Back 40 Trailer Park last night. I mean, there were a few domestic fights and the usual petty crimes, but I was feeling alright. Drinking whiskey with my Sprite, I was toasting all those ghosts of the lost southern pines when I heard a lurking in the night. And I knew something wasn't right as I was covered in the white of an otherworldly light, and I looked up and I beheld a spacecraft from another world. At least that's what I thought I observed, 'cause I ain't learned, but I can certainly confirm that there ain't nothing on this planet ever turned at the angles and the rate of speed at which it surged. And then I heard my neighbor Wanda. She was cursing in slurs as the UFO swirled, and upon her trailer it converged, and she was carried away in this tractor beam. It was a horrible scene. Her hair was still in rollers, her daddy was busted at the seams, and her scream, man, it got all the more extreme as she flew through the air to this extraterrestrial machine. And I said, oh my God, this ain't no dream. 'Cause I mean, yeah, I know I've been drinking, probably even smoked a little green, but I can't stand LSD, and this would be an hallucination supreme, even obscene. And so I jumped into action like a Vietnam era Marine. I said, this is gonna be war. You know, I'd seen one before. I had a stash of ammunition underneath my trailer floor, and I'd heard freaky stories galore from Bubba next door. And it sure ain't my ass them aliens gonna probe and explore. So I grabbed a 12-gauge pump and an AR. I got my daddy's government-issued K-bar. I said, you aliens should have never came down here. This is gonna be war, 'cause I've been waiting on them aliens to come. I've been waiting on them aliens to come, yes. I've been waiting on them aliens to come. I told y'all it was stupid. So I threw some cover fire and jumped, and I crawled to my truck. I knew if I was gonna beat these aliens, I'd need distance and luck. So I sped through the muck until I ended up over by the fence line, and I hunkered down in the brush. I started sighting in my gear when this little green man appeared, and he looked right through my soul. Why, in my eyes he stared, and I knew he must have got scared when he saw that I had no fear, and I'd smoke his little green ass without shedding a tear. And then he disappeared. I said, God, this is really getting weird. And so I ran through that trailer park like a redneck Paul Revere. I said, the aliens are coming. Now don't take to running, boys. Let's take our stand here, y'all. Let's do some extraterrestrial. 'Cause 'Cause I've been waiting on them aliens to come. I've been waiting on them aliens to come, yes. I've been waiting on them aliens to come. Well, stars fell on Alabama, and a lot of other shit has too. But the last thing we were gonna take was being pursued by some alien crew who intergalactically flew through time and space just to land into the back 40 trailer park. And yeah, we made our mark. We beat them aliens back, and we did it in the dark, and we found Wanda, and her only remark was that she gets they had to abduct her, but in her nightgown, man, that was just harsh. And I even stole a little space traveling car. I put it out in the barn, and me and Bubba painted it camouflage, and we're about to embark as an interstellar white trash Lewis and Clark. We're gonna call ourselves the Alabama Astronauts. 'Cause I've been waiting on them aliens to come. I've been waiting on them aliens to come, yeah.